Welcome to Bird Seeds. Thank you guys so much for listening. As always, we're going to get back to a way that I haven't done this in a while. It's been a bit since we went over some song lyrics. And I'm going to throw it up a little bit and talk about two songs by the same artist. Frankly, one of them that I wanted to talk about when I read through the lyrics, when you listen to the song, it's a lot of words and it sounds great and it's so meaningful. When you actually just read the lyrics, there's not a lot to it, which is important and powerful in and of itself, but I didn't feel like it was a whole episode. So went to my second favorite song by this band, and that song just has so much meaning. And probably not surprising, but they both to me have a very similar message. And it's sort of part of the message that it's what I'm working on in my mental well-being, is being more present in the moment and trying to just be there and experience things versus worrying about what's coming, being, thinking about what happened, just be in the moment. It's something I really, really strive for. It's hard for me to do, but I think it's so important. And both these songs really, it's probably why I gravitated to them, right? That they just really meant that to me. So what band is this? And if you know me, it might surprise you. It's not a band that I listen to a whole lot. I've seen them live a few times, and the second time I saw them live, it happened to be in the second row. I'm sure that helped, but I was blown away by them. Just absolutely blown away. It was about a year ago, last February. They're awesome. Their recorded music to me made so much more sense after I saw them live. Maybe that's just because I wasn't giving them the time of day, right? This exact thing we're talking about. I was probably too worried about the next band coming every other time, or it didn't catch me right away. I'm going to move on to the next thing or whatever, or it sounded a little too old school, a little too jazzy from my days of playing in jazz band. And I just never really gave it its opportunity. And seeing them second row, I had no other choice but to give them the opportunity. It was loud, it was in my face, and man, did they blow me away. So if you know me, I play the upright bass. It was the first instrument I really started on. I played violin and saxophone before that, but the upright bass was the first one that I really kind of got into. And this band features an upright bass, and he's really, really good and kind of jazzy, kind of silky, but it's kind of got this sexy vibe to it. So it's really awesome. So let's get to it. So the first song we're going to talk about today is it's probably their biggest hit that they put out. It's from their 2005 record. The record was called Ways Not to Lose. This is the Wood Brothers, and this is the Luckiest Man. Really awesome t-shirt they have with the same logo. But the song starts out, and it says, "My whole Saturday and Sunday too, I was thinking about ways not to lose." Just stop right there. Saturday and Sunday too. So it's not just Saturday and Sunday, it's the whole week. All I've been thinking about is ways not to lose. Not what's working, not winning, but ways not to lose. It's thinking forward. I lay down my weapons is what I've done. It's too late to hide. My feet are too soft to run. Again, just at that point, just saying, I give in. I'm going to put these weapons down. I'm going to put these defenses down. I don't have time to hide from this, and I can't run anymore. So then it goes into the pre-chorus. But people say I'm the luckiest man. Yeah, they say. Right into the chorus, running is useless and fighting is foolish. You're not going to win, but still you're the luckiest man you're up against. So running is useless, right? You can't go anywhere. It's not going to go away. And fighting, you're just wasting your energy. You're not going to beat it, right? So, and you're not going to win. Okay, what's winning? But you're still the luckiest man you're up against. It's awesome. It's taking a negative and turning it into a positive. It's reframing it. What you don't know is you're the luckiest man. You're the luckiest man. Then it moves into the second verse. I done talk to the devil when he calls my name. But sometimes when I'm losing it, it all seems the same. And when I fall, I'm back up again, just to slip on the same mistakes and slide right back in. So he's saying there's dark times, and he feels those dark times. I've done talk to the devil when he calls my name. You get those dark times. There's intrusive negative thoughts that come in. Is that the devil? That's a whole different argument. But let's just say in this case it is. I've done it. And sometimes when I'm losing, it all seems the same. Everything's bad. You're making everything negative because one negative thing happens. And when I fall, I'm back up again just to slip on the same mistakes and slide right back in. I get my bootstraps up, I get out of the moment, and I just go right back to it again. That goes back to that pre-chorus. But people say I'm the luckiest man. Yeah, they say, into the chorus, running is useless and fighting is foolish. You're not going to win, but you're still the luckiest man you're up against. Now, too many horses and mysterious forces. What you don't know is you're the luckiest man. You're the luckiest man. Talk through that. It's great. Then it goes into the third verse, which is going to be our final new words to talk about. Try to keep my faith and keep my mind. Hate to lose either one when the whip cracks behind. Whoa. So trying to keep my faith or keep my mind. So those two things, when they're in balance, can be the most impactful thing in the world, right? The best thing you ever experienced. When your faith, so faith is sort of your illogical thoughts, like you just put your faith into it because it doesn't really make sense otherwise. You just believe in it. It's your heart, if you will. And your mind is like the logical side. I can figure this out. When the two of those are on the same trajectory, watch out. And I hate to lose either one when the whip cracks behind. So when it comes to like, I got to make a motion, which way am I going to go? Can I find a solution that gives me both of them? Or do I have to go one way or the other? It's huge. And I can't help but mourning just a little each night. People say everything's going to be all right. I mean, yeah, can't help but mourning a little bit each night. Like, whoa. That's the times when the noise stops and it's just you and your thoughts. Yeah. But people do say it's going to be all right. And that's going to finish out the song. They say I'm the luckiest man. Yeah, they say that running is useless and fighting is foolish. You're not going to win, but you're still the luckiest man you're up against. Too many horses and mysterious forces. What you don't know is you're the luckiest man. You're the luckiest man. You are the luckiest man. Absolutely love it. I go listen to it. It's poetic, like and just sort of breaking it down to just the words. But when you hear it with the music, the guy's voice, he's kind of got this like, I don't know, almost thin voice, but it's like almost a little whiny, but it's also like it pulls the words out. And he can sing. Really awesome. Love to hear what you think about it. So please drop a note here. Tell me what you think. All right. So now we're going to talk about one called Sing About It. Same band, the Wood Brothers, 2013 released the Muse. So we've gone from 2005 to 2013, right? So it's pretty awesome. Pretty long-standing band. They're fantastic. This is the song that I was talking about where the lyrics are pretty basic when you actually put them down. When you just whittle it down to just the words, the lyrics are kind of basic. But when you listen to it in song format, it fills up. And it's because he repeats himself a lot. So let's dive into it. So it says, if you get too worried, what you ought to do is sing. He repeats that 3 or 4 times. And he says, sing about your troubles. It might just pass. So what does that mean? So if you get too worried, worried's thinking about the future. If you get too anxious thinking about the future, what you ought to do is sing. Singing is being in the moment. Singing is being present with everything that's going on. It's getting it out of you. And what you ought to do is sing. If you sing about your troubles, they might just pass. Brilliant. And it goes on, if you get lost, repeat it a few times, sing about your troubles, it might just pass. Same thing. So if you get lost, like getting lost is like you lose your grounding. You don't really know where you're at, what's going on. You're confused. You sort of don't feel fulfilled. Like in my mind, that's what lost is. What you want to do is sing. Because if you sing about it, it might just go away. Again, get in the moment. Then I love this bit. If you sing about your joy, sing about love and hoping it lasts. Sing about your troubles and it just might pass. It just might pass. So he's not saying like just only do this in the negative. Like sing about the joys. Sing about the things that are the love and hoping it lasts. Like all the things you want. But also sing about your troubles. Because they might just pass. And if you get broken, what you ought to do is sing. Says that a few times. Sing about your troubles. It might just pass. So yeah, if you get broken, like you're down in the dumps, sing. Be present. Bring out the positives. Sing about that joy. So it goes back to that chorus. Sing about your joy. Sing about the love and hoping it lasts. Sing about your trouble. It might just pass. That's basically all the words, but it's just about getting back in the moment. It's about shutting off the noise and getting back into the moment. Be present. Be there. Feel it. Express yourself. Write about it. Sing about it. However you need to do it. Meditate about it. I don't care what it is. Those things that are like bogging you down, those things you can't get over, focus on them. Let them out. Put them out in the world. It's interesting. I was reading, I do Noom for just sort of accountability for weight loss and stuff. And they talk about this, like, if you're not familiar with Noom, it talks about the psychology behind weight loss and whatever. And the lesson that I read today was just that. It was when you have a negative thought and it's something that's limiting you, stop, set a timer for 30 seconds, and repeat that thought in your head over and over and over and over again. What you've come to realize is it's just a thought. It's not a truth. It's not fact. It's a thought. And you can separate yourself from that thought And then you cannot be bogged down by that thought because it's not true. It's not fact. It's just a thought. So same kind of thing. Get present. Get out of your head. Get out of the spirals that come from that. Be in the moment. Go check out the Wood Brothers. Highly, highly, highly recommend them. Amazing live. Awesome one on a album or CD or I don't know, iTunes, digital, whatever, streaming. Go check them out. They're everywhere. Fantastic band. It's been Birdseeds. Have a wonderful day.